What's up folks, Rust is finally here. Rust has been one of the most popular fan favorite maps in many iterations of Call of Duty, and now it's finally here on COD Mobile. The thing that makes this map the most interesting is its verticality. This map is basically one giant tower in the middle and other smaller structures on the outskirts of the map. But if you look at it objectively, this map is actually pretty small. In order to get an advantage over here, players will need to rely on deep knowledge of all the angles and corners in this map, and that's exactly what we're here to help you with today. This video has a bunch of very useful spots that you can use while playing in any competitive mode, so make sure you watch till the end. The first hardpoint will be in this corner, in between these boxes and this corner over here. This spot underneath the tower is not a part of the hardpoint. The second hardpoint will always be on top of the oil derrick, or you can even call it the oil rig. The third hardpoint will be in this square. This place is called the generators. The fourth hardpoint will be in front of the spawn of the other team. Now, even though the A domination flag is over here, the hardpoint is back in this area. The fifth hardpoint will again be in front of the generators, but on this side. This square is the hardpoint. Now you can always defend any part of the map from above the tower, but as I said, it's risky. Let's take a look at how you can defend from on the ground itself. The first hardpoint is right here, and the domination flag also is right there. Now, especially for the hardpoint, a lot of people hide in this corner. I think this is really bad, because whenever you hide over here, your gun barrel is visible and anybody can see you. As soon as they're in line of sight, they can start pre-firing you. So I would recommend hiding over here instead. You can duck down and you can take a look at anyone who's coming from across. You can even check out people who are coming from here. And the best part is, you can hide over here, you can defend from this side, or you can take another angle and go over towards the other side. You can hide under the tower and continue defending both these places, or you can go behind this L-shaped area in the corner. Now this opens up plenty of other avenues. Obviously you can defend from here and from behind this gas chamber. It would be a good idea to put down a trip mine right there, because anyone who comes in here will walk in for a nasty surprise. Or what you can do is defend from this building, which I like to call the command post or the control center. It connects both the areas, the P flag and the third hardpoint as well. So it's a great place to hold. It's an L-shaped compound, but the best part about this place is that it allows you direct line of sight to the spawn area. Yeah, this white container right here, people will spawn here, so you will want to throw nades and flashes down here as often as you can, because enemies will come from this direction, so you have to keep an eye out regardless of wherever you are. Let's move on to the oil derrick. Now you can defend from up there, but the bad part is there's barely any room up there to hide, so you can't really stay up there forever. One of the things you can do is put up a sentry gun or maybe an automatic grenade launcher or something if you want to defend yourself, but there's just this one little pole where you can hide, so not a lot of places to cover yourself. Another option is you can stay over here and then continue defending the oil rig. You can see anyone who's coming up the pipeline, so you can shoot them, or you can stay in this corner, you can get down there. You can even prone under this area, but then honestly, why would you ever want to go here? This is a really stupid spot in my opinion, because proning leaves you very vulnerable, and I think you should only come here when you're using a VTOL warship or you're activating your nuclear bomb or something. You can get up from here as well. Now, there's three ways to get up on this oil derrick. One is the pipeline, the other one is the place I just showed you, and the third one is over there. Let's move on to the third hard point, which is in this corner. Again, a lot of people like to hide over here. Why? Just don't do it. It leaves you so open and so vulnerable, especially anyone who's coming from that side of the container. He can easily kill you. What I would recommend instead is getting up on this ledge. Now, this ledge is a very uncommon place. Not a lot of people check that. The best part is it lets you kill anyone who's coming from underneath the tower, anyone who's coming from this place and wants to go to the other side of that area. He will just run straight up and they will never check this place. And the best part is, if you're feeling adventurous, jump up there, kill a couple of enemies behind that white container, and duck back down. So nobody really checks this place. Obviously, you can play from back here as well, but then keep in mind this is a spawn point. You might just be busy shooting at someone, and someone might spawn right behind you, and boom, you're dead. You can defend it from behind these containers as well, and that's the best part about this container, is it not only lets you defend the hard point over there, but also the C flag. Let's move on to the fourth hard point, which is on the other side of this. Now, this hard point is a little unique. Ignore my little enemy over here, but there are many areas of approach to this hard point. Now, one of them is this corridor over here, the other one is through the boxes, the other one is right there, or you could even come up from the tower. So this spot is a bit difficult to defend. I guess if you hide over here, you can keep a look on both these areas, but then occasionally you will have to check if somebody is coming from here. Similarly, if you play from here, you are a little safe because you can hide behind these barrels, and it leaves you at a little head glitch angle so that it's harder for people to kill you. But then anybody could walk up from behind you, and you will never even realize when you lose the hard point. So you have to make sure that you keep checking both these angles. Or the best part that you can do is play from behind these white boxes. The safest approach. But the only downside is if you get trapped, there's nowhere for you to go or hide. Speaking of hiding, you can climb up into this little area over here. This circular hiding spot is not really the best place to play from, because you can get shot and you really have nowhere to go if somebody sees you, so you're most likely gonna die. I guess the only time you would come in here is when you want to use a VTOL warship, or if you're busy using a score streak. Let's move on to the fifth and final hardpoint, which in my opinion is the hardest to defend. Keep in mind that this is the fifth hardpoint and the Sieve domination flag is right there. Now, the hardest part about this is how open it is. There's not really a lot of hiding places in here. You can hide in this corner, but it leaves you so open, so vulnerable. The only real hiding place is underneath the tower. Now, keep in mind, you can travel underneath the tower, right? So, if somebody is holding this hardpoint, you can shoot them through here. And similarly, if you can stay underneath the tower and then look at all these angles that you have access to. Secondly, if anyone is spawning from right here, you can shoot them as well. I guess if you're playing underneath the tower, my only advice would be to try and slide as much as possible. And don't use any heavy machine guns or shotguns in this area. Stick to SMGs and rifles, because the heavy guns slow down your mobility and it makes it harder for you to slide. There's plenty of cool spots that you can get to if you know how to jump. And if you get up to this spot, this is, I think, one of the best in the entire game. Nobody will really expect you to be up here, so you can shoot anyone from underneath, anyone coming from crossing across this vent, and you can defend both the flags if you know how to jump shot, or if things go south, you can always climb down. But keep in mind that jumping from the other side is the only way to get up on this platform. Now, the tower is the central part of the map. There's two levels to this tower. First one and the second floor. There's three ways to get up to the first floor. One of them is this ladder. The other one is this ramp that I'm gonna take. And the third way to get up on the first level is the pipeline on the other side that connects to the spawn of the enemy team. Now, to get up to the second level of the tower, there are only two ways. One of them is to just continue running up this ramp and then jump up from here. The other one is the stairs down there. Now, keep in mind that if you can take this stair to go up to the second level, but because the area is blocked off, you can't use these stairs to get up to the first level. Obviously, staying up has its advantages. In any video game, having the high ground is the better thing to do, because it grants you vision over all your enemies and it gives you multiple lines of sight. The only drawback is you don't really have any place to hide. So the only thing you can do to hide from your enemies is go prone on the ground. If you're expecting enemies to come up, then you can throw trip mines on multiple approach points like that vent over there, or throw a trip mine down at the bottom of those ladders so that the enemies will be killed as soon as they try to enter up here. And if you're on the first level, then my best suggestion would be to keep moving. This lonely tower over here is also a spot that you can go to. Keep in mind that not a lot of people go to this one, and it doesn't really offer that much value because it does let you see over both these areas, but you cannot really hide. And even if you do go prone, people can see you through this mesh. So it's not really the best spot. You can pull it off once or twice in a game, but I wouldn't really count on it. Well folks, that was it from our side today. If you think we missed out on anything, then do let us know in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more quality mobile esports content. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.